Imagine a force so powerful it can level cities in an instant, a force that doesn't just destroy buildings but alters the very fabric of reality around it. This force harnesses the very building blocks of matter, the atoms that make up everything we see and touch. It taps into the core of existence, manipulating the fundamental particles that form the universe. That force is atomic energy, and its most destructive form is the atomic bomb. When unleashed, it releases an unimaginable amount of energy, capable of obliterating everything in its path. The world witnessed the devastating power of atomic bombs in 1945. The detonation of these bombs marked a turning point in human history, showcasing the terrifying potential of nuclear technology. The cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan, were reduced to rubble, forever scarring humanity with the horrors of nuclear war. Thousands of lives were lost in an instant, and countless more were affected by the lingering radiation. The atomic bomb changed the course of history, ushering in a new era defined by both technological advancement and existential threat. It forced humanity to confront the dual-edged sword of scientific progress. But what exactly makes these weapons so destructive? What is it about atomic energy that gives it such unparalleled power? To understand the atomic bomb, we must first journey into the heart of the atom itself. By exploring the intricate dance of protons, neutrons, and electrons, we can begin to grasp the immense energy contained within these tiny particles. This journey will reveal the secrets of atomic energy and the reasons behind its devastating potential. Atoms are the fundamental building blocks of all matter. Everything we see, touch, and feel is made up of these tiny particles. Imagine an atom as a miniature solar system. At the center lies the nucleus, containing protons and neutrons. Whizzing around the nucleus are electrons, like planets orbiting a star. Don't be fooled by their size. Atoms hold incredible amounts of energy, locked within their very core. This energy, known as binding energy, holds the nucleus together. Releasing this energy is the key to the atomic bomb's awesome power. Releasing the atom's energy involves a process called nuclear fission. Imagine splitting a tiny, incredibly dense atom like uranium or plutonium. When a neutron, a subatomic particle, strikes the nucleus of these heavy atoms, it causes the atom to split. This splitting releases a tremendous amount of energy and more neutrons. It's like dropping a cue ball into a triangle of billiard balls, scattering them in all directions. But instead of billiard balls, we're talking about subatomic particles, and the energy released is millions of times greater than any chemical explosion. This chain reaction is the fundamental principle behind the atomic bomb. The neutrons released during fission don't just disappear. They go on to strike other atoms, causing them to split as well. This sets off a chain reaction, a cascade of atomic fission that releases an immense amount of energy in a fraction of a second. Imagine a single domino knocking over another, and another, until thousands fall in a wave of motion. That's the basic idea behind a nuclear chain reaction, but on a much faster and more powerful scale. Controlling this chain reaction is crucial. In a power plant, it's harnessed to generate electricity. In a bomb, it's unleashed with devastating force. The race to build the atomic bomb began in the shadow of World War II. As the world was engulfed in conflict, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Nations were vying for supremacy, and the development of a weapon of unprecedented destructive power became a critical objective. The Manhattan Project, a top-secret US government program, brought together the brightest minds in physics and engineering. This monumental effort was a collaboration of scientists, engineers, and military personnel, all working under immense pressure and secrecy. The project's success depended on the collective genius and dedication of these individuals. Scientists like Albert Einstein, although not directly involved in building the bomb, played a crucial role in alerting President Franklin D. Roosevelt to the potential of atomic energy and the threat of Nazi Germany developing it first. Einstein's famous letter to Roosevelt, co-signed by physicist Leo Szilard, set the wheels in motion for the United States to embark on this ambitious project. Robert Oppenheimer, a brilliant physicist, led the scientific team at Los Alamos National Laboratory, where the bomb was designed and built. Oppenheimer's leadership and vision were instrumental in navigating the complex scientific and technical challenges that arose. His ability to inspire and coordinate the efforts of his team was crucial to the project's success. The Manhattan Project was a race against time, driven by the fear that Nazi Germany would develop the bomb first. The urgency of the situation pushed the team to work tirelessly, often around the clock, to achieve their goal. The pressure was immense, but the determination and resilience of those involved were unwavering. Their efforts culminated in the successful test of the first atomic bomb in July 1945, forever changing the course of history. The Manhattan Project culminated in the creation of two types of atomic bombs, Little Boy and Fat Man. Little Boy, dropped on Hiroshima, was a gun-type fission weapon using uranium-235. It worked by firing a uranium projectile into a uranium target, creating a supercritical mass that triggered the chain reaction. Fat Man, dropped on Nagasaki, was a more complex implosion-type weapon using plutonium-239. It used explosives to compress a plutonium core, achieving critical mass and initiating the nuclear explosion. Both bombs were feats of engineering, designed to unleash unimaginable destructive power. The engineering challenges were immense, requiring precision and innovation on an unprecedented scale. On July 16, 1945, the world changed forever. The first atomic bomb, nicknamed Gadget, was detonated in the Trinity test at Alamogordo, New Mexico. The explosion was more powerful than anyone had imagined. A blinding flash of light illuminated the early morning sky. A mushroom cloud, towering tens of thousands of feet, rose into the atmosphere. The desert sands melted into glass and the surrounding area was bathed in intense heat and radiation. The Trinity test marked the dawn of the atomic age and the beginning of a new era of human history. Just weeks after the Trinity test, the United States dropped atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The devastation was unlike anything the world had ever seen. Entire cities were reduced to rubble. Hundreds of thousands of people were killed instantly, and countless more would die from radiation sickness and long-term health effects. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki remain a controversial and tragic chapter in human history. The use of atomic weapons had a profound impact on international relations, leading to the nuclear arms race and the Cold War. The world was forever changed, haunted by the specter of nuclear annihilation. Even Albert Einstein, whose work laid the foundation for understanding atomic energy, was horrified by the destructive power unleashed by the atomic bomb. He famously remarked, "I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." The development of atomic weapons presented humanity with a profound moral dilemma. The very technology that held such promise for progress also possessed the capacity for unimaginable destruction. The question became, could humanity control the power it had unleashed? The aftermath of World War II saw the rise of the Cold War, a period of geopolitical tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both superpowers possessed nuclear weapons, and the world lived in constant fear of a nuclear holocaust. The threat of mutually assured destruction, MAD, became a terrifying reality. The Cold War was a time of anxiety and uncertainty, as the world teetered on the brink of nuclear war. The nuclear arms race had profound implications for global security and international relations. The legacy of the atomic bomb continues to shape the world today. From the moment the first mushroom cloud rose over Hiroshima, the specter of nuclear devastation has loomed large over humanity. The sheer destructive power unleashed in those moments changed the course of history, leaving an indelible mark on global consciousness. The threat of nuclear proliferation remains a major concern as more countries acquire nuclear weapons technology. The race to develop and stockpile these weapons has led to an arms race that shows no signs of abating. Nations vie for supremacy, each seeking to bolster their security through the possession of these ultimate deterrents. The potential for nuclear terrorism adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile geopolitical landscape. Non-state actors and rogue entities pose a significant threat, as they may seek to acquire nuclear materials to further their own agendas. The fear of a nuclear device falling into the wrong hands keeps security agencies on high alert, constantly working to thwart such catastrophic possibilities. The challenge for humanity is to find a way to harness the power of the atom for peaceful purposes while preventing its use for destruction. Nuclear energy offers a potential solution to the world's growing energy needs, providing a cleaner alternative to fossil fuels. However, the dual-use nature of nuclear technology means that the same advancements that can power cities can also be used to create weapons of mass destruction. The future depends on our ability to learn from the mistakes of the past and work towards a safer, more secure world. International treaties and agreements such as the Non-Proliferation Treaty aim to curb the spread of nuclear weapons and promote disarmament. Yet the path to a nuclear-free world is fraught with challenges, requiring unprecedented levels of global cooperation and trust. The fate of humanity may very well rest on our ability to manage this awesome and terrible power. It is a delicate balance, one that demands vigilance, innovation, and a commitment to peace. As we stand on the precipice of an uncertain future, the choices we make today will determine the legacy we leave for generations to come.